Hi guys, welcome back to the Nifty City channel. I know it's been a really long time. थोड़ा busy था with work. So any which ways, let's quickly dive into Nifty, Bank Nifty analysis for tomorrow. So as you guys know, a lot of negativity in the market. काफी गिरा है, corrections आए हैं, RBI rate increase आया है, followed by Fed. बीच में recovery लगा था Nasdaq पे, followed by another big fall. So now we know we are in a negative sentiment market, but obviously we will not be following a single channel. There will be some kind of a pullback, some kind of a recovery. So let's do what we're going to do today is a top-down analysis of the entire Nifty Bank Nifty, followed by detailed levels on the futures chart. So to begin with, this is the Nifty weekly time frame. Now, obviously on the top side, एक बार मैं Epic Pen खोल लेता हूँ. Just a sec. Yeah. So as you guys can see, for the upside, so definitely we have this trend line beyond which we will see any strength, any kind of strength in Nifty. Now, what is interesting here is, so what has happened is we were clearly in an uptrend. We've fallen, made a low. We've had a sharp recovery, made a newer low, then had another sharp recovery. So now what our weekly chart is telling us that we should form a fresh low. Okay, somewhere around here we should form a fresh low and then have a recovery. But are we directly going to go and form this low? No. So we are at important support areas. There will be some kind of a pullback here, which will indicate a sell on rise market. Now, to talk about levels on the broader chart, obviously we have our recent swing low of 15,671, which is going to be a very crucial level. 16,410 was another crucial level. As you guys can see कि इधर भी एक important swing point था. So somewhere we are holding on to this swing point. In case we open negative, what are the different kind of scenarios we will discuss on the in depth on the futures chart. Another important level if we dip down is going to be 16,203. So I am expecting some kind of a bounce back in between here. Okay, we're going to have some kind of a bounce back somewhere around, if not till the 9 EMA, somewhere around 16,500 tak I'm expecting a bounce at least. Okay, because we are in oversold territory right now. Now, if you see from the broader perspective, FIIs 78% positions are on the short side, only 22% positions are on the long side. In case there is any kind of a positive news, there will be a massive rally, massive short covering in the market. So my advice to everyone right now would be don't go ahead and create fresh short positions at this stage, at least till the time there is a decent pullback. Right now, moving on to the daily chart. So this was the weekly chart. Now moving on to the daily chart, you can see that we formed a perfect doji candle here. Okay, so perfect doji candle. Before that we had an inside candle, एक रेंज, एक बिग कैंडल के रेंज के अंदर हमने दूसरा कैंडल फॉर्म किया है. उसके बाद we have formed a doji candle. Now doji candle signifies that selling momentum has halted for a bit, okay, at an important support zone. So this indicates that we should have some kind of a pullback. Now, if we see Bank Nifty on the other hand, okay, Bank Nifty similarly we had a trend line moving. This trend line is going to be our major resistance above which the markets will turn positive. Obviously, Bank Nifty is slightly more positive than Nifty. Even if you see the stock specific action, like you see SBI ka chart, you see ICI ka chart, you see HDFC Bank ka chart, they all are a little more positive. Going on the downside, Bank Nifty still has space, because if you can see on Nifty, we are right at the border of the support level, but in Bank Nifty, the support is a little more behind. So there is still space for another 590 odd points. Okay, so this is an important level for on the spot chart, that is 34,000 ka level, 34,018 ka level. Now moving on to the exact zones and levels and what is our plan of action for tomorrow. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll hide the EMA indicators and the VWAP so you can have a little more clarity on the chart. So what have we done on Friday? Nothing. We've just been sideways. Okay, so there is really no action on Friday. So this indicates even more that on Monday we should have a trending market. Okay, now looking at SGX Nifty, that is the Singapore Nifty, which is basically Nifty futures being traded in Singapore. That is a good indicator for us. So SGX Nifty currently is 16,364, negative 56 points. Now we don't know कल सुबह SGX Nifty क्या खुलेगा कैसे होगा. Now let us assume कि SGX Nifty is going to be opening at 16,364 around. So we have 16,364 somewhere right here in the flip zone. Okay, so our flip is 16,357 से लेके 16,375. This is going to be our flip zone for tomorrow. So in case we open in this flip, okay, there could be a fake breakdown also. But in case we open at this flip and we start moving upwards, this would be a very good sign to go long in the market. Okay, another important thing that we can notice is, now if you can see price action में क्या हुआ है, we have been in a range. Okay, इतने से range में we have been, but look at RSI. RSI is relative strength index indicator. We have been moving towards the upside. So there is inherent strength in the market, right? So what we have to do is we're going to be using a simple strategy. In case we open gap down somewhere here or we open flat, okay, we will look for this zone as a support area, post which market should try to go up. First target would definitely be yesterday's day high, okay, because opening was here and also the day high was here. So definitely first target will be 16,494. If there is a breakout of this range, so typically how many points was the range we should move upside? So definitely we would hit somewhere here, that is 16,640 के आसपास का आप target रख सकते हैं. This is our resistance zone, 16,648 to 16,699. Another thing that it can do, another target that it can fulfill is to fill the gap. Okay, this area is a gap for us. We had gap down, so this area can be definitely filled. So somewhere if we get a support here, okay, suppose we get a green candle here with a nice, a nice hammer candle or a morning star setup, definitely we can go long for targets till here. Now if suppose the view becomes completely opposite, negative opening hua and we continue to be in pressure and we fall, so definitely we have to hold on till this support. Support is 16,190 ke aspas. I don't see this support zone breaking. In case this support zone breaks, then definitely it is out of our view. We have not planned for this. So then we have to, depending on the price action that happens tomorrow, uske hisab se we have to take our trades. Now moving on to Bank Nifty. Now on Bank Nifty, what do we have? Now Bank Nifty, we have the flip at 34,405 to 34,485. Okay, this is the flip. 80 points का flip है हमारे पास. Same setup. If we open gap down somewhere around here, okay, close to these swings, take a support, then definitely first target will be 34,833, which will be a good 800 points, followed by 35,161. Okay, this is going to be what we are looking at. Resistance immediately is going to be 35,236 to 35,337. This is the first resistance point for us. In case we fall, so the support levels for Bank Nifty are 34,338, 34,104, and 33,933. Now, what is important on Bank Nifty? Now, similar thing, what I was talking about RSI divergence. Here you can see we are in a range. Here we are in positive bullish divergence. So RSI strength is being shown on both Nifty and Bank Nifty. Okay. So on Bank Nifty, RSI was somewhere around, we closed at somewhere around 54.46. On Nifty, a little more weaker, 48.98. That's why I'm saying Bank Nifty is a little more stronger than Nifty in the current scenario. Now, another important point is India VIX. Now, let us look at the daily chart for India VIX. India VIX is our volatility indicator, okay, indicator of fear. So we had a nice fall, tabhi VIX shot up, but compared to the gap down that we had on Friday, we had a good gap down. So definitely VIX should have crossed this resistance point, 21.75. It should have closed above the high of this candle, which VIX has not done. So another indicator that we have, ki there is not much of fear in the market looking at VIX. Okay. So another important level that you can mark at VIX is 21.75. This is an important level. In case we close above 21.75, then that would be really bad for the markets. But I am expecting some cool off in VIX at least till these levels. Okay. So if you want me to draw it out, it will be somewhere around here, 16.8 tak. I'm expecting VIX to cool off a bit. So this is our broad-based analysis. Now, what we can also do is we can look at a few important stocks, good weighted stocks. Like for example, let's look at Reliance. Okay, so let me just remove this fib. Okay, so Reliance, mein what we have is a typical breakout failure of this resistance point. Okay, we've had a typical breakout failure. Now, Reliance should definitely take support at somewhere around these levels. Okay, 2567 के आसपास Reliance should take good support there. Post which we can see a retest of 2749. Okay, so all is not lost for Reliance. Now Reliance on Friday has taken support at the 50 EMA. Right, so somewhere if we open gap down somewhere around here, Reliance should again try and bounce back. Now, Reliance is a very important stock. It's a high weighted stock. Result has come out over the weekend. So the complete reaction of Reliance we're going to see on Monday. Obviously, after the result, if Reliance starts rallying, then it's going to take Nifty and Bank Nifty up. Now, looking at another important stock. Now, this is HDFC Bank. Okay. Now, in HDFC Bank, if we move on to the weekly chart, okay. So this was the proper zone, okay, 1305. So last time also, that is on 7th March, when HDFC Bank had cracked a lot, it took support somewhere around here. So I'm expecting HDFC Bank should again take support at somewhere around 1300 ka level up pakad ke chalo. Bank Nifty, HDFC Bank should definitely take good support. Now, obviously, we have a trend line resistance. Okay, so if we move on to the daily chart, you'll get some more clarity. So we have this trend line resistance along with the 21 EMA, which is going to still act as a tough resistance for HDFC Bank. So we may not see HDFC Bank crossing the 1400 level. ICICI Bank, another good weighted stock, is at the 200 EMA and has taken support there. Okay, so ICICI Bank is looking good right now. If we move on to SBI, SBI has also taken support at the 200 EMA. So if we look at the banking sector, the heavyweights, obviously we know Axis Bank is under huge pressure because of the scam and everything. So leaving Axis Bank aside, SBI has taken good support. ICICI Bank has taken good support. HDFC Bank is very close to the support. Okay. So little bit dip we can expect in HDFC Bank, post which it can take support. SBI and ICICI Bank are already at good support levels. They should rally from here. So this is the main analysis. What I'm going to do is, so obviously it's very important for us guys that you like, share and subscribe to the channel. Also, in case you guys want to join our premium group, we're going to be launching on WhatsApp very soon. So I'm going to put it in the pinned comment, the way to join the premium group. Also, you can join the premium group absolutely free if you click on our referral link and register on UPSTOX and trade there. Okay. So we're launching a lot of, we're launching portfolio management services. So a lot of things are going to be coming up. So stay tuned, guys. I really hope this video helps you guys out. And great, we'll be in touch, and see you guys tomorrow on Telegram.